let's just go. And we're live, I think. Yes, we are. Oh, this is really weird to see myself. Mute this shit. And pop out the chat. Delicious. Wait, am I hearing myself right now? I am, but why? La 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 la. Oh wait, I know why. It's on my other screen. Yes, of course. I'm such an idiot. There we go. Let's publish this now. Yes. 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 And post it on the Discord. There we go. So, here we are. And there's nobody in the chat, but that doesn't matter because it's going to be a test. And it's more for to see if everything will go well, if everything is working, and so I can make a video out of it maybe later. And that's gonna be it. So if I'm gonna make a video about it, it would be better if I just explain it quickly so I can cut it out and edit it. So what I'm gonna do is an animation speed run, and there's a little timer right over there, and I'm gonna try and create something in 3 hours or 2 hours and 57 minutes now, so I shouldn't be talking too much. And the stuff I have is I have a little script, or I think I have a little script. Nope, that's not it. Here it is. So, long time ago, I wrote some stuff down for a series. It's called Sad Mix. And the idea is that there's a little character and something sad happens to it, and it just keeps on getting sadder, and it's hopefully funny too. And videos would be like 2 or maybe 5 lines per video. It's a really short episodes of around maybe 20 seconds, 10 seconds. So here's the script for 15 episodes. I just wrote most of them down in one go. and I'm gonna see if I can create the first episode of this in only 3 hours. So it's not a very long video, but that's good. You should set things up in a way that you think you can finish them. And what I'll be doing in oh shit, at the top it says animatic. That's the thing that I can change. So explanation. This is not going well immediately. So yep, that's right. So yes, explanation time. It's eating out of my working time on this episode. It doesn't matter. So what you should do, I like to have things set up in advance. So you should think about how long something is going to take. And I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lines is doable in 3 hours. A little short animation. And the characters will not be very detailed either. It's going to be just a silly little thing. So I think that's explanation time over. It's time to do the voice acting. And I'm already seeing that I should have these written out in advance. Or acting, because it's eating up in my time. Yes. So I've got the script here. I've got Audition booted up. And I'm just going to do the voices. And then we're going to cut them. And we're going to throw it in Premiere. Then I'm going to throw it in TV Paint. Going to animate it. Then I'm probably going to throw it back in Premiere. Do the editing. Fix the audio. Put in some songs. Sound effects. And we're going to be done. Hopefully. So, I'm just going to check if somebody wants to come in. Yeah, well, people will come anyway. And I'm just going to pretend there's already 100 people watching. So yeah, let's do some voices now. I'm just gonna. So yeah, doing the voices at the moment. Should have given it a little heads up to people. Anyway, voices. Here we go. Gonna press record. Gonna start recording, and everyone can just listen to how I record my voices. Yeah, and I'm gonna take off my headset for a moment because that's gonna be weird. So Sad Mix episode 1. Here we go. I finally did it! I've been single for 3 years! So, what did I win? That's not a thing. What? There is no prize. So these are 2 characters talking to each other, just for your sake. Character 1. Shit. Character 2. Character 1. Character 2. Should have copy pasted this. Character 1. Alright. Here we go. Yeah, and then it looks more official, right? Not really. Because a real script would be something like I could show this maybe. Would look something like this. Don't steal, don't copy. Anyway, I'm gonna do a couple more just to make sure that I get it. So here we go. Sad Mix episode 1. I finally did it! I've been single for 3 years! So what did I win? That's not a thing. What? There is no prize. Alright, and I'll do one that's a little bit different. I finally did it. I've been single for 3 years. I think you're gonna hear that on the audio. I finally did it. I've been single for 3 years. So, what did I win? So, what did I win? That's not a thing. What? There is no prize. Sad mix. Alright, there's probably something in there that's gonna be good. Alright, stop this audio stuff. Alright, so now I'm gonna go into the audio and cut out the stuff that I don't need. So there's already some. I can see. I wonder if you're gonna hear this. I'll put on the desktop audio. So Sad Mix episode 1. Here we go. Yeah, now it's gonna be 2 Florians talking. Here we go. I finally did it. I've been single for 3 years. So, what did I win? That's alright. That's not a thing. What? There is no prize. So, yes, we don't need this shit of me talking. Blah, 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 blah. And this is just for myself, because it gets a bit too cluttered. Something like this. Don't. Yeah, shut up. Anyway. Yeah. Alright, this is all just bullshit too. Because I don't want a huge file where I have to search. Oh, wait. I'll remove this. Yeah, so you can see what I'm actually doing. I finally did it. I've been single for 3 years. So what did I win? That's not a thing. What? There is no prize. Probably have the chat open too. Alright, and I'll do one. Yes. That's a little audio bit low. Oh, okay. My voice? I can turn it up. How about now? I think it's in the yellow, so it'll be okay. And I think the desktop audio is. I can turn it up too. That's not a thing. What? And hello, Alexia. And hello, I think it's Sittleman? BDL? Sito? Alright, and so what I'm noticing now is that the way I say, so what did I win? It's a bit fast. I'm not sure if everyone's gonna get it. I finally did it. I've been single for 3 years. I think you're gonna hear that. Alright. I finally did it. I've been single for 3 years. That's a bit too desperate. I'm gonna remove it. So what? Yeah, this one sucks too. What did I win? So what did I win? That one's good. That's not a thing. That one's good too. Usually my last. There is no prize. My last thing. My last VO voiceover is probably the best. Because I get into it. But when you go over, we didn't win anything. No, I'm sorry. When you're single, you don't win anything. At least that's the idea for now. Although, I liked being single. I'm not single anymore. I'm sorry. So we got the audio here. And this is fine. I'll fix it later. Like the final audio, I'm gonna mix and master and stuff, but right now it's gonna be fine for just TV Paint or Premiere. So this can go off. I'm just gonna save it. Yes, and you can't see where I'm saving it, which is, I guess it's fine. You just have to wait a little bit. I'll save it in VO. I'll just narrate what I'm doing. And it's called Sad Mix Episode 01 VO. Maybe this is interesting to see too. I'll do it for the next stream. I can't really fix anything at the moment. Oh, thanks Alexia. Thanks for noticing. Okay, so I saved it, and what I usually do is I edit it in Premiere. I think when it's such a short episode, I can do it in TV Paint, but for the sake of making it seem like it's a normal, the normal way I do it, I'm gonna edit it in Premiere. Just opening it now. And it's a good thing that this is a test run, because you can't really see what my computer is doing, because I just shared the audition screen and not my entire screen, because there might be some stuff in there I don't want people to see. I don't know what, but you never know. All right, so Premiere is opened, and I get this little transition. Ooh, that's voice editing. So here we are in Premiere, and I'm gonna open up the voice stuff that we just saved up. Audio, VO, sad mix episode. All right, and I think I'm gonna do it on like, hold on. I'll group these together. Group. All right. So I can move myself around. So here I have already made folders and bins, which I know I'm going to use. It's like a layout that's already been made. So my sequences go in here. If I have a promotion for an episode, it's going to go in here. Here are materials, and like I already have stuff like for the AA episodes, I have stuff like arrows like this. And I'll just put them in when I need them. But we're obviously not gonna use them now, because we're just gonna make an animation. And here I have preset animations in Premiere, which will help me when adding in Florians and AA. But we're not gonna need it either, because we're gonna do the sad mix episode. So if you don't know Premiere, here's the video layer, here are the audio layers, and I'm just gonna grab the stuff I think will work, and I'm just gonna put it in there, and then we're gonna export that stuff, put it in TV Paint, and start the animatic or the animation. So, I finally did it. I've been single for 3 years. So, what did I win? I think that's good. Whoa. Just put it in there. So, what did I win? No, that one's better. So I'll overwrite this one. And it doesn't have to be edited to the millisecond yet, because I can change it in TV Paint 2. So it just needs to be after each other. That's not a thing. Right, that's good. I'll put it in here for the second person. Another layer. What? There is no prize. That's the what? And obviously these are the same voice. I'm not even trying to do a different voice. But that's fine. If you have a different character doing a different voice, it's good. Or if you see a different character doing the same voice, it doesn't matter. There is no prize. Oh, shit. I don't have the... I think that's good. It's got to be a little sad, like. What? What? I think this one's better. Although, when I only have 2 minutes 40 left, I shouldn't be messing around too much. I should just start the animatic, right? I finally did it. I've been single for 3 years. Yes. So, what did I win? That's not a thing. What? There is no prize. Okay, so it's a little fast. So, what did I win? That's not a thing. What? There is no prize. It's a little fast, but we'll see in the when we do the animatic. And I think maybe it's good to have the other character be a bit like, what? What are you talking about? Just to have a little... that's not a thing. So, what did I win? That's not a thing. That's not a thing. What? There is no prize. Maybe the reaction could be a bit longer too. What? That's not. That's not a thing. What? There is no prize. Yeah, maybe this is better. But we'll see. All right. This is good. I just flip it in there. Flippity flappity flew. And the video is about 14 seconds. So I think that's a good time. So what we're going to do now, I'm just going to save it. Always keep saving your progress, or else you're going to have a crash. And then all your shit's going to be gone, which ain't fun. You can't see what I'm doing right now, but I'm exporting it as a MP3. And I'm throwing it in the stream folders. Wait. Set mix VO import. Save. Export. All right, I exported it. Great. And so we're gonna go over to TV Paint. And in TV Paint, I already set it up. It's gonna be 24 FPS. It's gonna be HD. And I'm just going to hold on. Maybe it's just better to put my face here so I can sort of see everything. Okay, we're gonna load a sound. Sound's gonna be the set mix. There we go. It's in the. It should be. It's in there. Great. So the video's over here. And there we go. There's no. Gonna hear a lot of. Finally, a lot of this. Now you'll feel my pain. All right. So, hello, Battlefly. Thanks for joining. We're at the animatic phase already. I did the voices, I did the voice editing, and you know what would be cool actually is to have a little checklist that so people can know how far I am in the process. And there's going to be a bloop, 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 like a gamer speedrun, right? And I'm already calling it a speedrun. So I've got a big Cintiq, and right now I'm just looking at the Cintiq, but I gotta pull it towards me and get ready for the animation. And usually on stream I'd use a Wacom tablet, because then people don't have to see me do this shit. But might be fine. So right now I put the Wacom right under me. And I am ready to do some drawing. Are you saying not much is happening on the stream, Battlefly, or not much is happening at work? Because if it's not much happening at work, this might be more interesting. Alright, I still gotta see everything, so my mic is right here. Right, so we need 2 characters, and they're just gonna be the basic Florian characters, and maybe if you know what's that video called? I think it's also called Sad Something with the dog sniffing a dog's butt. I'm gonna use the same brush for it. Gonna set it to this, assign, okay. Nice, so you can hear me. You can hear me make those wonderful animations. And I've got 2 hours and 35 minutes left. Great. It's going well. So I need 2 characters. And I'm just gonna start drawing. It's gonna be the typical little fun subscriber character. And I shouldn't be Ctrl-Zing too much, because that's gonna eat up in my time. And I'm wondering if I should put some music on the stream, because when I'm drawing, there's not much to talk about, I guess. Alright, so this is like the loose sketch, the animatic. It might be better to just have them a bit like this, you know, a bit smaller. And you can be a bit confident, like, hehe, I finally did it. ASMR. Add some low volume music, yeah. Okay, I can. This is just a test, so I can add a source. But the only problem I have with the previous stream, even though it was unlisted, is that it's going to get claimed if it's going to have music that's not allowed on YouTube. And I've even used songs that I've used before, and suddenly they were claimed. So I'm not sure what'll happen, but I can put on some relaxation tapes. And I think there's actually a streamer music site which is all okay music to use. Alright, here we go. This might be a bit too loud. What about this? Otaku music. Maybe this is good? You tell me. Perfect. That's great. Alright, we can keep going. Kind of has a little mushroom head. And maybe he should be like this, with his arms crossed. I finally did it. But then you sort of want his eyes to be closed too. Right? It's kind of like bragging to a friend. But I think if we start the video with the character looking, not even looking at the camera or anything, it's not gonna help the video much. So there should be a strong emotion from the beginning, and maybe something triumphant too. So I'm gonna go back to this. And you can be looking at the sky. I finally did it. Alright. It's time to go into another gear and not really think about the poses too much and just finish the first animatic version. Because there's time at stake. So yeah. Maybe at the end we can even put down subscriber in there on his t-shirt. No, that's not what the series is about. Alright. So he's gonna slide in.
I finally did it.
Right, for the second line, I want there to be close up. So we're just gonna do it like this.
I finally did it. I've been single for 3 years. So, I've been single for 3 years.
Hero pose, that's right. Yeah, because we want the audience to feel like the video is going to be about something else. So, and I'm thinking about the pose, but it's fine. We'll change it later if I feel like it. Find it.
So, what did I win?
That's not a thing. I think when he says, "So what did I win?" we should introduce the other character. So maybe he comes in right here. Like, oh, so. And there's this character in the foreground.
I've been single for 3 years. So, what did I win?
Then we're gonna flip the camera. To another character. Bro, that's not a thing, man. Didn't win anything.
That's not a thing. There is no prize.
I think I'm gonna remove him. Because you want the focus to be on the other character right now. And you don't want to see him change his expression. You want it to be in its own shot, I feel like, to heighten the impact. So...
I've been single for 3 years. So, what did I win? That's not a thing. That's a thing.
Then we can have this blank stare. Like, oh. What? Maybe you can be even a little angry right now. Or like, how can you be such an idiot? There is no prize.
There is no prize.
And then we go to the realization. What have I spent all these 3 years for? Am I right, single people? Yeah. And when I wrote this, I was single for 3 years. That's why. And I wasn't feeling all that too happy about it, you know? You could be like, what? Alright, so the animatic is done, basically. And basically, when you think about it, the video is sort of done too. But now you just gotta spice it up a little bit. And I think some poses could use some work to really give the video impact where it needs. So let's just see what we have right now.
I finally did it. I've been single for 3 years. So, what did I win? That's not a thing. There is no prize.
Alright. My record is 20? 20 years! It's pretty good, man. Did you know that if you're single for 30 years, you become a wizard? That's what they say on certain web boards. I know a couple of wizards. Or used to be wizards. Something about this pose, I ain't liking it. What I usually do is I act it out. So. Gotta go back to the main thing. So when you come in, and it's like, I finally did it. Maybe something like this is good, right? Like really like, you think the video is gonna be about he gets a treasure or something, but it's like, I finally did it. I've been single for 3 years. That's better. Let's go. At least I think so. So, I'm not gonna delete the previous pose. Yeah, this already look feeling better, right? Like this. Maybe this is a bit too heroic, but I finally did it. I think it's better, but I immediately start thinking about since this pose is so heroic, it might lead people to think that the video is going to be about something else immediately, and then when it's something, oh wait, shit, I didn't change it. Anyway, I did the pose, it's already there. Yeah, sorry about that. So this is a lot better, right? But what I'm thinking about is, if people are gonna think it's about an adventure, something, and then it's about something like having a girlfriend or boyfriend, doesn't matter, then they're gonna feel like, that's too bad. I thought it was gonna be about some treasure, something heroic. But maybe that's just funny. We'll see. I'll keep it in for now. And this one is, yeah, it's not heroic enough. If you say like I finally did it, you're not gonna be like that. You're gonna be like, I finally did it. So I'll change it to this.
I finally did it. I've been single.
And then we're gonna and I think now it's okay to be like really gloaty like, right? And we can change his pose. Maybe it's too gloaty, I don't know.
I've been single for 3 years.
He's saying it in the same vein, and maybe that's just my voice acting, so I think we should just keep the pose. It's fine. Excuse me. And I think we can keep the eyes too. It's just gonna be a zoom in. It's fine. No need to give everything fancy.
I've been single for 3 years. So what?
And I was thinking maybe the so can just be another zoom in, and then we switch to him going towards a character. But we'll have to see if it works. That's basically what making animatic is all about, seeing what works, right? And you should definitely listen to the audio cues, like how does somebody say something. It's sort of improv too, because you've got an idea. Now this looks a bit crazy, but yeah, like I was saying, you think you know how the way you're gonna do it, but you should be able to surprise yourself a little bit too, like when you're drawing it at the same time. Okay, so it looks a bit crazy because of the different size of the brush, but so
What did I win?
What did I win? And the other thing is we need to differentiate these characters a bit. So this character needs a little something different. So we don't get confused to which character it is. Although there is an episode where we sort of find out that he's been talking to himself because he looks in the mirror instead of just talking to a character, but I'm not sure if that's gonna work. So we need something a little extra, or maybe like this, like a hair thing, or old trusty, give one a mustache. Yeah, we can do that. But a mustache kind of feel like maybe he's his dad, right? Or we can give him like a pencil mustache. But now it feels like he needs a nose too, right? Maybe a goatee works. But then you maybe think he's an asshole, right? There's all these things you should think about when you have like the super blank character and you add just a little thing. It's gonna say something about the character itself. A beard. I can try a beard. But then you feel like he's bald, right? Because now he could have sort of hair because it's just a blank canvas character. I can give him a little tuft of hair. I think that works. One gets a nose. Yeah. You never know. Oh. Actually, this kind of works. I like it. A little tuft, a little nose. Maybe that's too much. Decision time. Stop. We've got 2 hours and 15 left. I'll leave it at this. We can always add stuff later. I like this pose. It's like, what? Maybe there should be some void behind him, like too much nose. You never want to have too much nose. Alright, we can change this. Give him a little this, a little that. He gets angry. That's not a thing, man. Oh. And then realization sets in. Oh. And the head balls. That's right. And I always say when you have a crappy animation, you should make one thing look a little cool. Or animate it a bit cooler than the rest. I'm not sure if it's possible with this one. And if it's at the end, that would work the best. I think this is just a slow zoom in. Like, We could get him from this to because his heart breaks, right? He's been single for 3 years. He thought he would get a prize. He gets nothing. He wasted his life. Well, not that you waste your life when you're single, but in his case, he wastes his life. Maybe that's a bit weird. I think we put in the tier later. We just have a slow zoom in here. So be like, and then right after it's like, then we're gonna cut it to black. Like, we leave the audience with sadness, which is why it's called sad mix. Right. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna turn on a green background. Now this is not really the background. It's hold on. This positioning is a bit weird for me of the mic. I'm gonna give each character color so I can move them around. Right. So I'm gonna close up all the stuff. Well, I'm gonna animate over it anyway. So what I usually do is I give the characters an color like this. Maybe closing it would have been a bit faster. And this way I can move them in Premiere, use the slides I always use. I'm gonna remove the background. This is gonna be the standard Florian excited background. And because it's just the animatic, we don't really care. And maybe, yeah, this is a bit too weird the way he looks. Doesn't matter. Oh shit, I put it on a different layer. Okay, here we go. So, what did I win? There we go. Remove this. This character can be on a different layer because we're gonna move him differently. There we go. And put him over here. Delete this layer, don't need it no more. And this part is a little bit boring, right? Just putting white on all the characters. Do, 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 do. And I'll show you what it's like if I've done it well. If all the lines are closed, like this, and it's on a different layer, I can just make the entire screen white and put the fill on above, so it's going to look at the top layer, and I can just remove this stuff and then it's perfect, like this, which I'll now put in the same layer. Yeah, I'll use that eventually for the ending. Whoop. All right, we did it. No, wait, we didn't do it yet. Oh no. Wait, that's gonna be weird if it changes. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give him some white. And I'm gonna press enter. It's gonna redo the previous action. And now we've got it colored in. Great. And it's time for the editing. So I'm gonna put my screen back in its original position. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna export every character on a different layer. Oh, and you can see the export stuff in TV Paint. I'm gonna set the screen rate to 24, best depth, and I'm gonna go to stream. You can't see this screen, and I'm gonna export it into all my visual materials. It's gonna be set mix 0, 1 foreground. Just gonna export it with soundtrack, and we can do a little dance if you want. All right. The background. Oh, I did some shit in the background. Doesn't matter. I think. Nope. All right. So, call it a BG or middle ground, because we might put in a BG too. It's not really necessary, but we might. All right. It's exporting. Had to do a really fast dance there. I'm gonna go over back to Premiere. And I'm going to import my video files. Alright. So I got the foreground and the background. So it's the top character and the bottom character. And it's time for editing. Ooh. It's gonna change? Yes, it did. So I put the same, I exported it with sound because sometimes I mess around with the timing in TV Paint. Like I would split the track like here and maybe move this a bit further along, stuff like that. And then when I oh shit, you can't see it. I forget to switch the stuff. I'll get better at it later. So I'll show you again. So in TV Paint, sometimes I split the track like this and scooch up some stuff here or there. And when I put it in Premiere and the same audio is there, I can scooch up the same audio, the exact same amount of frames, so it's not desynced. But now I didn't scooch up anything, so we can just remove the second exported audio. So yes, we have the characters here.
I did it. I've been single for 3 years. So, what did I win? That's not a thing. What? There is no prize.
Okay, I think that so doesn't really work. So, in the editing, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna copy this frame. I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna put a hold on this frame, so it's just this frame, and I can scooch it around, and I remove the zoom in of the character. And I will do the same with this one. Oops. So basically I've grabbed the next shot and I extended it backwards. And I think this would work better. So I'll put in some backgrounds now. And I think for the first background, visuals, standard. This is like my standard stuff I always use. We all know this background, I use it a lot. That's gonna be the first thing, like so. I finally did it. I think we can scale it a bit. Right. Next frame, I'll put the deep cyan in there. And if we've got more time, I'll change the backgrounds a bit. We've got 2 hours left. And make it more interesting, because now it's just cyan and white, and I think there's enough time to color in the characters an interesting color.
I finally did it. I've been single for 3 years.
Yes, yes,
so,
yes.
What did I win? That's not a thing. There is no prize.
All right.
So, what did I win? That's not a thing. There is no prize.
I think what doesn't really work is
what did I win?
These 2 shots
That's not a thing.
are a bit too much the same. I think it would be better if we scoot the character over a bit, so this character is looking over here and this character is looking over there. I'll show you. Let's go back to TV Paint. I should put in some hotkeys for that.
For 3 years. So
right, I'll change it here too.
I win. That's not a thing.
So I'm gonna put him over here, and I might draw the other character's head here, so it's not that confusing. And he can be a bit more over here.
Thing.
What?
There is no prize.
It's still a little confusing. Because with super simple stuff like this, you just want it to be 100% clear. If somebody has 1 second of what, then the joke doesn't work because it's super fast, right? Right. So, what did I win? I think we can zoom in out a bit. And even though I'm still animating, we're editing right now, I guess. Yeah. Oh. Put it on display. So now we see, yes. And we need to put the little puff on his hair right over here. Thanks. I was right before I started the stream. I saw some stuff with, oh, you can do your own transitions. Like, oh shit, I need to put it in there. I need to try it for sure. All right. So, what did I win? Maybe this could be better as a full shot, that we see both characters at the same time, because it's so close up. But we'll see. And we can zoom him in a bit. And then we can zoom him in a bit like this, because we're getting closer to the conversation. And here it's completely zoomed in, right? Like so. Oh, and we gotta make sure that this, shit, it's the same. So, zoom it in. And these are very small tweaks I could do in Premiere too, in the ending, at the end. If I feel like it, it's not gonna make too much difference if it's 1% bigger, you know.
I finally did it.
For the quality.
I've been single for 3 years. So, what did I win? That's not a thing. What? There is no prize.
This works better. Don't you think? I think so. So,
That's not a thing.
even though it's not the same here, it doesn't matter. We'll keep that in mind. Now I'll add some animation. I've got these standard animations in Premiere of something going up. I'll put it on him, so now he goes up.
Did it. I've been single for 3 years. So, what?
And for sure, oh wait. I'm gonna do a very quick export because stuff will go really weird if I don't. Ah shit, I forget to switch the screen again. Yes. Yes, you don't get the prize. If you've got a girlfriend, there's definitely no prize. That's even worse. Alright, I overwrote the stuff. And I'm gonna have to do something about this switching to different programs, because I made transitions and stuff for OBS, but I'm not gonna remember transitioning to everything all the time. So I'm either gonna have to just share my screen and the transitions are automatic because I'm transitioning in my screen, but I'll have to think about it. So now it says media is offline because I overwrote the other stuff. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna replace the footage. There we go.
So, what?
Hello. It's Thijs from the Pegbarians.
Oh,
And he's back.
Streaming?
Yes, I'm streaming. But just for the patrons, so it's not like
Hello, it's me, other Pegbarian, ex-Pegbarian, real Pegbarian. I don't know.
we will never know. So,
I finally did it. I've been single for 3 years. So, what did I win? That's not a thing. What? There is no prize.
right. So I think the audio is a bit slow we don't need to hear my. I think I'm gonna turn the audio down a bit, the music, because I can't really listen to the subtle nuances. All right. So this breathe in, we don't need that. And there we go. Remove that. Years, fine. Move that as well. Because it's got to be fast, right? It's a fast joke.
I finally did it. I've been single for 3 years. So, what did I win? That's not a thing. What? There is no prize.
Right. I think this can be 1 frame longer. Yes, we're talking about frames now. And this can be 3 frames longer, and it'll be fine.
I finally did it. I've been single for 3 years. So, what did I win? That's not a thing. What? There is no prize.
And I think this shot reversal doesn't really work yet. Not yet. Because it's too far away, right? So either we're gonna have to remove the foreground character like this.
What did I win? That's not a.
Yeah, he's too small. Maybe something like this.
Did I win? That's not.
And something like this.
I win. That's not a thing. What? I win. That's not a.
Alright, I'm not gonna fix it here. I'll fix it in TV Paint. And we'll just go over to the animation process.
I finally did.
And lip sync.
I've been single for 3 years. So, what did I win?
Oops.
That's not a thing. What? There is no prize.
Yeah, okay. I've got 1 hour 15 left. And when I've got 1.5 hour left, I'll take a little coffee break. And we can talk about some stuff. Because it's good to have a little break sometimes. Right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna export the voiceover now with the added or the changed timing. Yeah, and I'm gonna transition to TV Paint, and gonna remove the old audio, delete it. I'm gonna load in the new audio. It's in TV Paint. Okay, so here we go. Hey, it's still the old audio. What the heck? Maybe I should save it. Let's see if I fixed it. I'll name it a different thing. Because sometimes when you overwrite something, it doesn't really do it correctly, or TV Paint doesn't pick it up. I think it's kind of a bug. So clip, load sound. And I named it version 2. Yes.
I finally did.
Alright.
I've been single for 3 years.
So, what did I win?
So, what did I win? That's not a thing.
And
What
does
did
this
I win?
work?
That's not a thing.
I think what will work is when I put this guy, when I make him a little smaller, right?
So, what did I win? That's not a thing.
And he's just, whoops, he's just not there, and there we go.
So, what did I win? That's not a thing. What? There is no prize.
I'm not really sure about it.
So, what did I win?
I think it would be better if... Alright, say... And I'm just gonna do this with the mouse. Because it forces me to make a crappy drawing. And I won't be too bogged down about details. So yeah, sometimes I use a mouse to help me not be too perfect. And there's the guy just standing here, right? Ooh. You can be like, ooh. Maybe she's making an animation with just the mouse one day. Alright. So
Years. So,
he comes in. Oh, wait, that's a different guy. He comes in. So, what did I win?
what did I win? That's not a thing. What? There is no prize.
I think that works better.
I finally did it. I've been single for 3 years. So, what did I win? That's not a thing. What? There is no prize. I finally did it. I've been single.
I'm just gonna draw it and we'll see if I want to change it or not. So it's line art time. Grab my big old Cintiq. And it's time to draw. And it doesn't have to be too fancy. It just has to work. Since there's 1 hour 40 left. And this is just the part where we can relax and draw. Think that works? Yeah. Not yet. Crunch time is not yet. But it is decision time. But it always is. And I'm gonna go ahead and lip sync it to because we ain't got time to start making weird decisions or change poses. This is just a pose. This is just what it's gonna be. Lip sync, line art, color. Yeah, lip sync might take a while. Shit. Right. So basically for lip sync, I just have one open mouth, a closed mouth, and one half closed. That's how I do all my lip sync. It's anime. It's Dragon Ball Z. That's where I learned it from. There we go. With wah, wah, wah. That works, maybe. Alright. And I'll just throw it in a rhythm, and then I'll change what doesn't work on the fly. Right? Starts closed. Finally. Here we go.
I finally did it.
That doesn't work.
I finally did. I finally did it.
That works. Ball advantage is maybe a day. B-Sun is maybe half a day. B-Sun is like 8 seconds, right?
I finally did it. I've been.
And the sad what's it called? The one with the dogs. You can never sniff a dog's butt. I don't know what it's called, but that one is like a couple hours too.
Finally did it. I've been single.
All right, we can go to the next one. Bada bing, bada boom, bada bing. And I basically use the same process, although now I use a bit more Premiere for the scooting in and scooting out. I used to do that by hand every time. But nowadays, much different. Okay. And I could just enlarge him and say the hell with it, or I can redraw him. I'll enlarge him. And see later if I want to redraw him. Because it's TV Paint, so it's not like a Toon Boom where you can use, or it's vector. This is bitmap based, so when you zoom in, it's gonna look a bit crappy. It's gonna look a bit thicker. See? Gonna have all these weird, weird little soft lines. And here there ain't any, except maybe if I enlarge it without anti-aliasing on. That looks a lot better. Let's just do that. The hell with it. I'm not gonna redraw them. That takes time.
I've
3 years.
I've been
For three.
I finally did it. I've been single for 3 years. So
That works. I think
I finally did it. I've been single for 3 years. So what did I
I can use just gonna do it real quick. Well, I'll do it later. That's called planning out your time. I can make it a bit more fancier, but I'll do it later if I've got time left. Also, I still need to color him in. There we go. And now this shot. I'm not sure about it.
3 years. So what did I win? That's not a thing.
I think maybe we can zoom in here. And zoom in on him later. Like so.
What did I
I'll just do a quick check if this is gonna work. Because with something like that, it sort of explains the joke. Like, what did I win? That's what this person actually thinks. And you don't want to be too far away from a character's face when it happens, because you want to have the full impact. And when it's there, when they're standing in the distance and he says it, it's just not gonna work. I feel like, or the impact is gonna be less. Oop. But this might be a bit too fast.
What did I win?
It might work.
I've been single for 3 years. So what did I win? That's not a thing.
I think this works. I like it.
There is no prize. I've been single for
Yes, let's go with this. There's not enough time, so... And I think it works. And I didn't really have a plan with the so that he says, but sometimes you just gotta go with it, you know. So yeah, we're gonna take a big shot to introduce both the characters. We're gonna have Ballman. Just standing there. And you can have ball hands too. And maybe give him a sort of a different shirt like this. But you don't want this shirt to say too much about him, like he's an asshole with this. Or have him have some kind of cool jacket, right? Because then you're gonna feel like, oh, what's with this different person? Is he a vampire if you give him a large jacket? It's all with expectations and using standard practices, standard stereotypes is what I'm looking for. I think that works. He's a bit thin. Hold on. There we go. Also a bit too hunched. Yeah, it's not. His arm's a bit too short too. That's gonna be the final edit I make, cause also if you've seen Magical Sword, I did it in 2 days, so 16 hours. I guess I could have done it in a day if I stretched the day out to 16 hours, but yes, so there we go. And I said it was gonna be the final thing I changed, but when the drawing annoys me, I gotta fix it. Archetypes? Yeah, I think that works too. Archetypes, stereotypes. We can have his shirt be a bit more like this. And now his head's too far to the damn it. Alright, that's fine. There we go. Yes, so give him some color. Line art color. Put him more in the middle. this guy over there. Alright, and he's obviously a bit smaller because he's sitting down, or he's excited, like so. Maybe that's a bit too big. Big eyes. Doesn't matter, he's excited, right? Because he's gonna get his big prize. And just gonna copy this arm here, because it's both ball hands anyway. Don't be afraid to make animation a bit easier, because it's hard enough already. Know what I'm saying? Alright, I think this will work. Maybe this eye is a bit too close. Gonna give it a tangent. I don't like those. Yeah. Turn the music back on. And it's time for a break, for a coffee. I'm gonna go put on a coffee. Be right back.
Stream on hold.
Yeah.
Can they hear us?
But it's not muted. I didn't mute it.
Okay.
I didn't mute it at all. We zitten maar 3 minuten.
Not really sure if it's a speed run when you take a break in the middle, but taking a break makes you faster after the break. At least I hope so. Why can I actually see how many people are watching? Concurrent viewers? It's 8? I think that's it. It's not on my desk. On my YouTube desk. So welcome to Coffee Time, where we take a little break. We grab Luigi, give him a kiss. Definitely. So if you got any questions, now's the time to ask, because I can participate. Cheers. Or I'll just look blankly into the camera. And with this music, I can... There we go. Now it feels like coffee time. Would have been when I was back at my parents' place because of COVID. I would do in the afternoon at 12. I would always do a workout, and it would be possible because I would have a shower there if you get sweaty, and I kind of miss it doing a workout in the afternoon, just to get you back on track and makes your body feel good. It's just a normal coffee, it's just black coffee from a crappy machine, Sita. That's fine, Alexia. It's just coffee time. It's nothing you have to do. You can just sit. Okay, the background audio is a bit too loud now. How about now? It's a bit weird that I can't type out how... Oh, I can type out the audio strength. Thank you. So I'm probably going to start at 120 again. And what I have left is lip sync and a bit of animation. Now it's too low. Yeah, but the song is almost ending. I think it's weird that it's so finicky. Like at one point it's super loud, and at the other point it's only a few decibels more, and it's okay. Lip sync is hard. Show, of course, show. Oh, lip syncing is hard. Yeah. Okay, 20 seconds until my coffee's not even done. I can drink it in between. I think lip sync is just a thing you have to do a lot, and then you'll start to get some tricks, because it's weird, because in lip sync it's just a feeling, and either it feels on or it feels off, and as long as it feels on, it's fine. And I'm back to lip syncing now, and with a lot of lip sync you can just have the middle part just be open and close all the time, and it's fine. as long as the beginning and the ending work. That's what I feel. But this doesn't always work. I think this music is maybe not helping me feel the dread of the situation that I only have 1 hour 20 left. But at least we're relaxed. And I don't really like his pose right now. But it's gonna have to do. I'm gonna change it. Do, 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 do. And with stuff like this, and with a time limit, you should always see like what I'm not doing now. See like, what is this really gonna matter? No, it's not. So I'm gonna tease myself and just put it back in. Nobody's gonna see it. It's all about the expression and what's happening on the screen, and not about this. This pose is excited enough for what it's supposed to be. So we got this. I'm gonna have to do some lip syncing. And he says so I think it can be like this. We can make it a bit more.
So
He's excited, little boy.
So
And we can even put a little overshoot in there. Because it's just a single line.
So what the so what the
And he's gonna slide in, so we don't need to have him have the teeth out or anything.
I've been single for 3 years. So what did I win?
I hope that'll work in the end. This transition works. And if there's not enough time left, then I would just leave some drawings like this. I have done it before in the animation promos for Mashed. Oh shit, transition. There we go. Sorry about that. So I really need to think for some of something for the transition. I'm just gonna change. I'm just gonna record my my screen. Unless you feel like the transition is a fun thing to add, and you feel like it makes the stream more fun. If that's the case, then please tell me, and I'll have to figure something out for it. And the music I listen to when working is usually don't listen to much music, because I'm usually with AAA, I'm just editing all the time, and there's no room for listening to music or podcast. I used to listen to a lot of podcasts, but not anymore, because I'm just editing all the time, which is kind of a shame. But I like some rap music. I like vaporwave, kind of stuff like this, but then something different, because this is already in the show all the time, and I don't want to get sick of the songs from the show. So I really shouldn't be listening to this, but I know it's safe to use. And he's got no neck, which is fine, but And I've also been thinking like I'm always trying to add more songs to the AA library which are safe to use, because I feel like I don't want to make people be bored with the songs I already do use. Like, oh, it's this song again. Except when it's like the ending song or the song where I have the final say of the video. It's fine if it's the same. And you really see with characters like these that if there's one little thing off, it's just gonna look off because it's so graphical or so graphic. Alright, I think that's fine. It looks a bit like a balloon head, but that's fine. We gotta make haste. I wonder if I can just reuse this mouth. Let's see if it works. It's too big, but I can use this one. It's a bit too small, but we can enlarge it. It's the tricks of the trade, people. What did it? So here, the words are really close together because I speak too fast. And you're gonna have to kind of finick with it, see if it works. What the oh wait. What did that should work.
What did I win?
Yeah.
What did I win?
And right now I feel like okay, maybe I can hotkey the transition, but I gotta make sure that it's in a place where I 100% can't forget it. So maybe there's a way that I can when I change program, it just does the transition automatically. It's probably a thing for that. I'm gonna have to look it up. So I thought it would be cool to give him excited eyes. Because that makes the downfall even harder, right? What did I win? And I know I'm finicking a bit with this, but I think the right expression makes or breaks some of these very short graphic animations. I think it should be fine. I might change it later if I have time. Let's see what we got so far, right?
I finally did it. I've been single for 3 years. So, what did I win? That's not a thing. What? There is no prize.
The so might be a bit too fast.
So, what did I win? That's not a thing.
Alright. This works. It's a pleasing shape. Oh shit. What I'm doing basically here is I'm changing my onion skin. With paint you can make it bigger or you can rotate it and stuff. It's a pretty handy tool. Not sure if his shoulders are too shrugged or that we can make it more neutral. That's a bit better. We're gonna have a V cut. Make it look a bit different. We're gonna have to change it here too. He looks completely different, but it's fine. We've got the characteristic balls and the V-cut now. He can look a little bit different. And really feel like a character should be on model all the time, or it doesn't need to be. As long as it looks like the character and it's not too jarring, then it's fine. So first he looks to the right like you're talking to me, and then he'll look at the character, or not like you're talking to me, or like is this guy serious? Change that to lip sync. Lip. Want him to look at the character, not to look at us, so yeah.
That's not a thing. That's not a. That's not. That's not a thing. Win. That's not a thing. been single for 3 years. So, what did I win? That's not a thing. What? There is...
Something bugging me about his face. Let's change it. Yeah, that's better. All right. Time for another lip sync round. I think I'll give this an overshoot instead. Bada bing.
That's not a...
That's better.
That's not a... That's...
Okay, more than an hour left. I'm sure it's gonna go well. I'm sure we're gonna finish it. But the question is, how well is it gonna be made when it's finished? The more time I have, the more animation I can put into it, so.
That's not a...
Not
Not
the
a
thing.
Thing.
Right?
That's not a thing.
See, that already works, but I'll add the little extra mouth to... Hold on, this doesn't work. It needs to be the same width. Put it in the rest. But I just like the little extra mouth thing to make it a bit more smoother. And the way with lip sync, you never want to go close to almost open to open. You always want to pop it open like "Brr," and then close it slowly. That's one of those little tips.
That's not a thing. What?
See, this works. But I want to give him a blink to make it a bit more interesting to look at. Kiss to Luigi for good luck. And wait, I'm gonna pop it open a bit so it can settle into the final frame. So now we got a little...
That's not a thing.
And just a little eye motion gives it a bit more life.
I finally did it. I've been single for 3 years. So, what did I win? That's not a thing. What?
See, it looks a lot better already. And if I have enough time, which I might make him go from this with arms up this pose, just to have him transition like, oh, instead of him being immediately into this shocked position, which can sometimes work, sometimes it doesn't work, but I think it'll add a little bit of life. And you know, even though the time constraint and stuff, I'm gonna change this a little bit because it's annoying me. Doesn't look right. This looks better. And then you see me fail horribly. I still need to do a lot of stuff, but it's already time. Time's already over. Alright. Still looks a bit fatty. I think that works. If we go back. Oh. I'm not sure if it made it better at all. Let's just leave it at how it is. Sometimes you just gotta try some stuff, you know? Alright. And this is probably the stuff where most people who are watching it wouldn't even notice or wouldn't even feel it. But I guess that's just my style that comes through. That just makes it different from other animations, I guess. Although it might be more the editing than anything. And the voice, of course. Yep. And if I still have time left, which I probably won't, I'll do the intro too. For the video, because it'll be a series of sad depression stuff. And I thought it would be fun to have the character say sad mix as the intro and have some text on the screen as well, or just have a lot of different voices say sad mix in different ways. And there isn't really a reason for it. It's just that I thought it would be a good intro, and I think a lot of stuff is just going with your gut, and there doesn't need to be a rhyme or reason with everything. That's how I made What About a Man? Anyway. You just feel like there should be a character coming out of nowhere talking about movies. You know, I think it might be fun to do a stream where someone else is also doing making an animation in 3 hours, because I just realized I'm just talking to myself, because I can't look at the chat and draw at the same time. But I guess that's just what streaming is. Talking to yourself. How much time? 55 minutes? Boy, does time fly, huh? Maybe it's better to have him have a real small... What? Maybe I like the long one better. So he's shocked, we know that, because of his big eyes, but how do I say it? Let's see.
What? There is no. What?
Yeah, this is good. I like this. And with stuff like this, we can just copy the character. First we gotta do no lip sync run.
What? What?
Call up with patrons. I could do that. If someone is willing, why not?
What? What? There is.
It works. So let's change his attitude a bit. Could even be like putting his hands forward, like pleading him, or not pleading, but just, you know what I mean. Come on, there is no prize. You should know this. Yeah. And then, because I feel like it would be better to talk with someone, work off of someone, you know? And it could be a bit more entertaining than just one person talking to the chat. But that's why we're doing this test thing, right? Gonna see what the best way to do this is. Okay. It's almost done. Anyway. Go for 2 hours. maybe if I that will be the real speedrun, right? Just keep making faster videos more of the time. Hey, where did my thing go? He's like mad, way too mad. But that's what makes it funny. And maybe next time we could write a script together, and then I just animate it in a lot of time. Maybe that's interesting too, because now I had the script beforehand.
No.
And it might be fun to, so I do it on the yeah, streaming for 30 minutes. True, you gotta beat your time. What was I gonna say? I don't remember.
Prize. There is no prize.
I think he might be a bit too. No, I guess it works. Anyway, we first gotta finish this. And I realize I gotta have some more hotkeys enabled, because I got my mic is in the way, or I gotta buy a mic that's just floating here above me with an arm, which every streamer uses. And now I know why. You idiot.
There is no prize. There is no prize.
I think I'm not gonna change it, but his mouth is a bit too uppity. I might change it. What if we do this? Yeah, that's a lot better. I feel like, or else it's more like disgust, right? And that's not what we want. We want it to be anger, but not disgust. Then I have to change this one too. Even such a little thing in the mouth can make a big difference. To me, at least.
There is no prize. There is no prize.
And I gotta change some other stuff too.
There is no prize.
And
There is no.
I think for the no, we're gonna have him open his mouth in an O shape, even though time is ticking, because it needs to have a little bit more impact. So it's animated a bit better than the other stuff. I think that'll work.
There is no prize.
Yeah.
There is no prize.
Yeah, that works better. The prize could be winning his first Magic the Gathering tournament? Oh, yeah. No, you win nothing. Nothing is won. There's no good ending here. Which makes it funny, hopefully. And I'm just gonna enlarge it like this. Is it on none anti-aliasing? Yes, it is. Okay. Home stretch. And I like what I did with the sketch, that his body is a bit taken aback. And I'll have to enlarge the brush a bit because I made the thing a bit bigger. Maybe a bit bigger still. So now it's like, oh no. And the mouth. Yeah, the brush needs to be a bit bigger. Luckily we can just yeah, becoming a wizard. So see, if it still makes me laugh, then it works. So I'm just gonna put the keys there of his mouth, and I shouldn't have changed this brush size because now I have to change it every time. Okay, I like this face. And I have to look at the previous brush mouth too to make sure it works. It's a bit weird, no? Just flip that camera. You can see if it works. It's like a little froggy. Oof. I think it'll work. And it doesn't matter if I make a big production for Mashed or a little video for myself. The endings of these things are always the same. Luigi crying, person crying. Ah, see what I did in the sketch is I made his eyes a little, probably not on purpose, a little teary. Oh. Yeah, that works. Nice. And we're almost done, and I've got 40 minutes left. So. And I have to do his mouth. And maybe animate his eyes too. That's the real question. will you go 5 extra years to become a wizard? And then you can cast fire. Or something. Okay, I'm gonna have to turn the audio off a bit. The music. Shit. For me. Because we're gonna have to listen to this. My whining. Kind of reminds me of Kaiji. That wonderful anime series. Like this kind of mouth. I'm not sure if this is excuse me, is needed, if it takes away from the punchline, because it takes a bit too long, but it might be fun to see it settle in for him and destroy him. But but maybe it's funny because it's such a first the emotions are really small and then it's just like it hits him. Well, maybe the can be removed. So if I have enough time, I'll really make him go. And we end with a. That's right. There's always someone crying. Well put. I wonder if I should put a blink in there. I think that's not gonna. I think that's gonna fuck it up. Because you should be like teary-eyed and if you blink, that's too much humanity in there. If you understand what I'm trying to say. We'll see what works. So first I'm gonna push the mouth down a bit and then we're gonna go up. And it's gonna get smaller because it gets bigger when we go back up. So it goes like ooh, ooh. And because the middle goes up and the sides go down, it might be better to have the sides here go up and then the like have it go like this and then like this. But I'll try it later if this doesn't work. First work with what you have and then try and change it. Which the advice I don't always take myself. Not because I got more experience, because I'm just an idiot. Ooh. Ooh. Maybe I can just go up a bit more. No, that's too weird. I think we're just missing some animation here. I think the head needs to move too to make it work. So now it goes like this, and then that might work. Yeah, it works better, but it's not quite there yet, is it? It needs to close too, I feel like. I don't know. How about squinting? That could work. That could work. But I feel like if you're squinting, you're too in control of your emotions. I feel like it's better if he's still in shock. Like and maybe but it's also weird that there's suddenly this tear there, right? So that needs to animate too, or I just need to put in the blink. Maybe I just need to put in the blink. I'm gonna try it, but I'm probably not gonna like it. Oh wait, it works! It does work. Right? I think it works. And we got 30 minutes left, so... Yeah, it might not be the... It works well enough. Let's just see the video for now, without the animation.
I finally did it. I've been single for 3 years. So, what did I win? That's not a thing. What? There is no prize. I finally did it.
It works.
I finally did it. I've been single for 3 years. So, what did I win?
Only thing is, which I notice now, is that these two don't feel like they're the same person to me. So, because their proportions are very different. And this is what I mean, like the design can be, if it's the same it works, but here he's a bit of a fatty poo-poo. That's real animation talk. And the thing that he doesn't have a neck is working a bit against them. And I'd rather fix these kinds of things than make the ending better animated, because that might not do much. See, this works a bit better, I feel.
So, what did I win?
Yeah, and we can add a blink here too,
What?
because we're going from normal eyes to sparkly eyes. Or
What did I win?
when he says win, we open up the eyes. Whoop. So we're adding basically a bit more life now to the characters to make us empathize more. And we put the blink in. Whoop. It'd be like, what did I win? You know? Right? And we can even... Oh shit, I still need to put in sound effects. 28 minutes. Well, it already works. Oh, and I was gonna make the... Hello. There we go. Fix the audio too. Make it work. Make the gains perfect. So we'll do that too. Don't worry. We're not going anywhere yet.
What did I win?
See? That maybe works.
I've been single for 3 years. So, what did I win? That's not a thing. What? There is no prize. I've been... So, what did I win?
We might even give him a little... like he's being coy. But that might be a bit too much too.
What did I win? That's not a thing. What? There is no prize. What?
And maybe... So, yes, final stretch. I do want to add some animation in here, but the video already works, right? And I want it to be as done as possible. Like at school, our teacher, with our final films and stuff, he said it just needs to be done, as in it just needs to be, everything needs to be colored. It's just, you need to be able to follow it, and then it's done. So if there's some animation that is on from just a pose to another pose and it's not animated in between, it doesn't matter because you can still follow the story. So making an animatic would also be done, and I'd rather have the video to be done than look better and not be done, because when it's not done, it doesn't work. It's not done. I failed. So I'm just gonna overwrite this stuff. We're gonna, it's just gonna be what it is right now. And it works. And there is some stuff that I think like, it's not perfect yet. And I might change it off stream when I upload it. But the video will just be version 1.1. It'll still be done. Okay, so I exported it and
We did it, didn't I?
yes, okay.
I finally did it. I've been single for 3 years. So,
Hey, stuff doesn't work.
I finally did it. I've been single for 3 years. So,
Oh yes, because I changed the length and stuff. So what I need to do is put it in again. Bada bing, bada boom. Oh, but then I lose the animation. That's right. All right, this is what I'm gonna do.
I did it.
All right, please. Oh shit! I changed the thing again. See, I always forget. You can't do that. That's cheating. It's only cheating when you know.
Finally did it. I've been single for 3 years.
Okay. I know it's cheating. I might not do it. You're right. I kind of feel bad now that I even suggested such a thing.
So, what did I win?
A big fat cheating poo-poo pants.
I finally did it. I've been single for 3 years. So, what did I win?
Did I change it?
What did I...
No, okay. Put the animation in there. See, I do forget the transitions, so I'm gonna have to think of something for that.
I finally did it. I've been single for 3 years. So, what did I win? That's not a thing. What? There is no prize.
It already works. Okay, thanks. Thanks for coming by, Battlefly. And if you have some ideas to make the stream better, I'd appreciate it. 400% sure.
I finally
And just thanks
did
for
it.
watching. Anyway.
I've been single for 3 years. So, what did I win? That's not a thing. What? There is no prize. What?
I think we can change this. This can be a bit faster. So there's a little bit of editing now. And it's not line art anymore, it's the final stretch. Is there anyone who has seen this from the beginning?
What? There is no prize. Prize.
And we were talking about maybe zooming in on him. So maybe this point. Maybe that works. Yeah, I think that works. I think it needs to stop a bit faster.
I finally
Oh, yeah,
did it.
that's true. See,
I've been single for 3 years. So, what did I win?
Oops.
That's not a thing. What? There is no prize.
Maybe it's better to just have it to the end. And if you like this, then I'd like to know too, because then I'll do some more of these. And if it helped, also I'd like if you're an animator or like to animate. Ooh, whoa, shit. Then that'd also be really cool to know, because this is just a test for now, and I'm happy
I
people
finally
showed
did
up.
it. I've been single for 3 years. So, what did I win? That's not a thing. What? There is no prize.
Okay, so it works, right? We're gonna do sound effects and stuff, and then it's gonna be done. I'm very rusty with my animation, still in the rules for animation and other stuff, but honestly, I'm a noob, I think. Plus, I would say confident background perspective stuff. Thanks, Alexia. And so far, I've done streams with just the patrons, and this time I didn't give a heads up or anything. And I wonder what it's going to be like. I'll put it on some different songs. What it's going to be like if there's some more people watching. I honestly don't know how many people would watch if I just put it on YouTube. But yeah. Putting on some different songs now. Do 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 do. Alright, so I have all kinds of sound effects from my sound engineer. He doesn't work for me anymore. This is pretty loud, right? But we'll just have to listen to it. And I just reuse all the stuff he gave me a long time ago. And this is really loud.
I finally did it. I've been single for 3.
Maybe that can be it. Here. Honestly, we only need a couple sound effects. And if it's too annoying, tell me. I can turn down the sound effects. VO2. Right.
I finally did it. I've been single for 3 years. So,
Okay, we need a very fast one. And times are running out. Nope, that's the same. I really should be. Is it the same as the first one?
I finally.
Yeah. I really should put all whooshes in a single thing, but I never bothered to do it. So this is taking too much time already. I don't like it. I know there's a really fast one somewhere. That's okay. That's the one, I think. Is it the same as the first one?
I finally did it. I've been sick.
Okay, decision time. Just put it in and we'll change it if it's necessary. If it sounds too much like the previous one. And it's weird.
So, what did I win? So, what did I win?
Here we can have a... And... I'll have to look in my anime sound effects. Because I know there's a pling in there somewhere. Blah, 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 blah. Sound effects. And you can't see it because I didn't... I'm not sharing my screen, but only my Premiere. There should be a bling. Okay, I'm just gonna open them all. And I should save. 60 minutes left. Nope. 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 Blushing.
I win.
Nope. That's weird, right? Maybe this will work. I think it's not cute enough, but
What did I win?
no, it's weird. Doom, dramatic, epic, funny bonk. Nope. That's really loud, by the way. Gag, high sprung, icky, stupid joke, stupid moment. Oh, that's really loud. Breast switching? Sometimes you need to use some breasts on something. Right? We just use the end of this sound effect.
What did I
Maybe it'll work.
So, what did I win? What did I win?
It's cute. I'm just looking for something cute.
So, what did I win? That's not a thing. What? There is no prize.
Maybe we can do a zoom in here too. Like a very slight one. Like it's the realization, right? So... yeah.
What?
Bit too much to there.
What? There is no... that's not a thing. What? There is...
No, it doesn't work. It's too fast to make any real impact. But I will change him
That's not a thing.
because he's a bit too much to the
That's not a thing.
right.
What? There is no prize.
I
Prize.
think this can be a bit more.
There
over
is no
here.
prize. There is no prize.
Maybe that's too much. Okay.
There is no prize.
Oh. Boop. Maybe a sound effect there too, but nah, I think that's a bit too. Sound effect like that. I'm just gonna put it in just so I can laugh. It kind of works, but it no, it makes it all a bit too weird. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now, I think these sound effects are fine. I'm gonna delete them for now, and I'm gonna make an OMF. And an OMF is something I can use in Audition to make the audio pop more. We've got 12 minutes left. So I'm gonna put it in audio OMF, submix number 1. Yes. It's loading now, you can't see, but alright. So Control Z, put the sound effects back. It's not the best way to do it, I think, but we're gonna go to Audition, and this is all fine. I'll just save it because we never did. Oh wait, change the Audition. Final stretch. And now I'm gonna open a different file, and I'm gonna put the OMF in there. So stream OMF. Mastering. Alright. Right. Because I have all my presets are in there. So what I can I can open stuff at the same time. Doesn't matter. I'm gonna put the OMF in here. And I am feeling the final stress a bit. OMF, here we go. Put it in there. Back up. Yep. Alright, so these are all the audio stuffs. Go to the mastering. Add another track. And forgive me if I don't explain too much right now, but I just pasted it in, and here I have the master, and the master is going to make everything a bit louder, and I'm just going to pull all the loud and the not so loud stuff together, so the stuff that I say a bit softer isn't going to be too soft, right? So
I finally did it. I've been single for 3 years. So, what did I win?
I think that's fine how loud everything is here. So this peaks a little bit.
I finally did it. I've
my
been single for
sound, so-
3 years. So, what did I win? That's not a thing.
I think it can be a bit softer. And this needs to be a lot louder, obviously. Just like this.
Win. That's not a thing. What? Win. That's not a thing. What? There is no prize.
Okay, the prize is a bit loud.
what did I win? That's not a thing. What? There is no prize.
See, that's a bit weird because it goes. You can hear the difference that it becomes a lot softer. So I'm just gonna put a little thing here.
There is no prize.
That's a bit better.
There is no prize.
That can be a bit louder.
Prize.
Yeah, that needs to be real loud. Okay. And problem is if it's real soft and I make it too loud, you're gonna hear the stuff in the background, and you're gonna hear that it's soft sounding stuff that's ramped up.
I finally did it. I've been single for 3 years. So, what did I win? That's not a thing. What? There is no prize.
See here, you can you hear that it's towards the mic, and it's a bit feels like a bit like I'm talking into a can. But maybe that's fine. There's no time anyway. So save it. And then I'll export it as mixdown. Okay, exported it. Now we're gonna go back to Premiere. And I'm not gonna forget. And what did I use? The breast. Yeah, of course I used the breast twist. So we can remove all this other stuff. No. What's in there that I used? Oh yeah, it's a sad mix VO. Alright. Remove all that stuff. Import the sad mix. Stream material audio VO mastering. There we go. And we can well, this sequence I'm gonna duplicate it. So if I change anything that I don't want to have changed, I have a volume version 2, and I know I don't have enough time, but I don't want to be I want to make sure everything is right, so I don't make mistakes. I can put this in, and I think we're good. Okay, thanks for watching, Alexia. Yeah, and have fun making dinner and enjoy the food.
I finally did it. I've been single for 3 years. So, what did I win? That's not a thing. What? There is no prize.
Okay, there we go. It's done. We did it. I told you we get it. No, I didn't. I'm just gonna do some last bits of changes.
I finally did it. I've been single for 3 years. So,
This is a bit weird.
I've been single for 3 years.
There's a clip in there. You hear?
I've been single for 3 years. So, what did I win?
And you can clearly hear that this is from an anime.
What did I win? That's not a thing. What? There is no prize.
I think it would be funnier if he's instead of him saying "oh," he's like "but." I think that's what I would change if I were gonna upload it. Because then he's more in denial, and then it sinks in like, that's right.
What? There is no prize.
All right, and it's 4 minutes left, so I can even make the intro. Yes, let's make the intro. Let it be known that it was already done. If time is over when I'm making the intro, doesn't count. Add another clip. This will be the intro. Left. I think what I'll do is I'll just write down sad mix and redraw it a couple of times to give it more of a flavor. So don't have a lot of time, but sad. Oops. And I want it to be the same height, so what I'm gonna do is this. Mix. That works. I think. Whoa, whoa, shit, 1 minute left. All right, align it all. That's good. 150. I'll make 3 redraws. And that's gonna be the intro. And I think there's gonna be a person saying, me saying, sad mix. And actually I already recorded that, but it was on a different mic, so. Is anybody still watching this? Just wondering. 50 seconds. Shit. Alright. I'm gonna make it though. Alright, that's done. Actually, I don't think I'm gonna make it. Oh, it's over. It's done.
You done?
Yeah. Time over. Just gonna finish this last little thing. Maybe it would be funny to have when the time is over that the stream just stops. Just right, you know, like that I have to time it out correctly.
But are you streaming now?
Yes.
Still? Okay.
This is the intro.
Sad mix. That's all. That's the only thing you did
No.
with the guys.
Wanna see?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna put it on speaker for Thijs.
Hello.
Okay, so the intro is gonna be sad mix, and with me saying sad mix, and then
Wow.
let's see if the word
It's unclear.
you can hear it.
I finally did it. I've been single for 3 years. So, what did I win? That's not a thing. What? There is no prize.
That's it.
Yeah.
Well,
Hey, 3 hours, man.
it's pretty funny.
Thanks.
I like it.
And basically,
Well, I mean, I've probably been working on a cover that's not even half finished. So.
but I'll explain to Thijs the thing, since the stream is sort of officially over, but you can still listen.
Hang out.
You can hang out. So the idea is, I've written like 15 episodes already,
Mm-hmm.
and it just progressively gets worse. And or it gets funnier. Like one episode's gonna be. Wait, I'll show it so people can actually.
Oh, there's your face wiping.
Yeah, it's a face wipe. One episode is gonna be like the character saying, "Ah, I'm broke as shit," and then the other character saying, "Well, it's not like you go out or anything, or go on dates." He's like, all right, or have any hobbies. Okay, I got it. And that's the end.
That's gonna be like one big video with all the episodes in it? Or
Yeah, or maybe I'm gonna group 2 episodes, and then people can sort of see,
smart.
like, oh, I wonder when the next mix is gonna be, or maybe it's gonna be 1 episode per time, because the shitty videos I've done have also been like 8 seconds, and they worked pretty well, I think.
Cool.
But then the bad part would be is that it's going to be a lot of sad mixes and just a couple of AAAs in
Yeah.
between.
Yeah.
But I'll have to think about it.
I think it will work if you do 2 episodes in one.
Yeah, because then it's a bit.
Beefy.
Yeah, it doesn't take up.
You get a feeling, oh, it's a series.
Yes, true. Yeah, I think you're right. I should do 2 episodes.
If you have a title card every time, then it's like,
Yeah, and every time it's gonna be then the sad mix is in between,
Yeah.
and every time it's a different person saying sad mix.
Yeah.
Or
like
Yeah.
Dog Snack.
like what?
Like Dog Snack? The intro?
Yeah, like Dog Snack. It's like Dog Snack. Okay, I'm gonna save it, and then I'll make another episode in another stream. Thanks for watching. Oh wait, I can go to the Florian only. Whoop! It's not coffee time. It's celebration time. And
Cell.
woo! Party! We did it. Thanks for watching if you're still watching. And if you're not watching,
Are there people watching?
there were a couple of people watching, but I can't really see. Oh, there's maybe 4 people watching.
Okay.
It says concurrent viewers. I'm not sure what that means.
Me neither.
Thanks for watching. I'm gonna go now.
Bye.
Leave a like or something. Bye bye. And stream. And congratulations.